morning, I'm Frank Powers, and this is Lifestyle Tucson, the program where I speak to our neighbors, the people behind the scenes of our amazing organizations that are 501c3 nonprofits. Our friends are informing you how they serve our community, and they are here to give you updates on future projects. Let's make some old friends today. Kick off the holiday season in style at the 14th Annual Oro Valley Festival of the Arts and Holiday Tree Lighting Celebration, returning December 6th and 7th at the Oro Valley Marketplace. This beloved two-day event transforms the marketplace into a winter wonderland filled with over 150 juried artists and exhibitors, 500 student and community performers, festive food and holiday cheer. You can shop for one-of-a-kind gifts, savor seasonal flavors, enjoy hands-on art activities, and take in live performances from lots of local talent. Families can snap free photos with Santa, decorate cookies, and experience the magic of TUBACHRISTMAS. Then on Saturday evening, the festivities reach their peak with the lighting of the towering 35-foot holiday tree, complete with caroling, a Santa parade, and joyful community spirit. With free admission and activities for all ages, this is Southern Arizona's signature holiday celebration where art, culture, and holiday traditions come together to make memories that'll last all season long. And today, I'm fortunate to speak with Jonathan Frahm, booking coordinator at Art State Arizona. Jonathan, welcome back to Lifestyle Tucson.
Well, ho, ho, how are you, Frank? Thank you so much for having us.
It's good that you're here. What'd you call me? How dare you? But yes, hanging out's a good time. I love it. But wait a second. I got to ask you a question right off the bat. Art State, Arizona? Never heard of them. Let's begin by giving us a little 101 of where people might have heard of Art State, Arizona and who they were known as before and what's going on right now.
Yeah, you might have heard of Art State, Arizona in any of our other past iterations, most prominently and most recently SACA, SAACA, the Southern Arizona Arts and Cultural Alliance. We were also the GOVAC, the Greater Oro Valley Arts Council, in the past before SACA.
Wow.
And, just like GOVAC became SACA when we expanded past Oro Valley and into more of the southern region of Arizona, now we're going statewide. So we're Art State, Arizona.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it was really fun to watch that happen. And I actually get a little involved with Art State Arizona, which is a good time helping some of that social media. And I can even talk about this a little more freely because Arizona Lotus has partnered with Art State Arizona to do a lot of these fun things, promote these events, and have a good time together. So it's been really fun watching this art organization not just like grow, but evolve into what it is. And since it did change over, I've already seen the exponential amount of effort put into everything, not just in front, but behind the scenes. You can go check everything out at Art State. Is it artstateaz.org?
Yes, it is.
All right. Go check it out on the website because the website's beautiful. And it's not just a promotional website. It's a heck of a tool because it's got all of these amazing things that you can look up when it comes to the creative directory. We've got that. What is that called exactly?
The Arizona Creative Sector Directory.
Brilliant. Yep. And it's such a good resource if you're looking to hire a local entertainer, a local artist, to get to know some of these makers in town, some of these small business makers that are at your booths, at all these fun events, these art events. So it's really important and a great resource and something that honestly more people need to know about because I hear people at events, at networking events being like, you know what we need? We need a tool like this. And I'm like, it exists.
Yeah.
And some people don't realize that this does exist and it's at artstateaz.org. So I really do recommend people go explore the website, check it out, go follow them on social media at artstateaz on Instagram and over there on Facebook. I'm doing a lot of fun posts, getting the word out, and we're having a ton of fun here, trying to connect everybody here in Tucson, Annual Oro Valley, Cerrito, and now all the way through Arizona and the state. So what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about some of these events and specifically this upcoming Christmas event. We'll go into a little bit of the New Year's events, but I'm going to have the CEO of Art State Arizona and someone else in January to kick off the new year. And we're going to learn all about the organization because I really love it. I love the partnership and everything that's been happening. But let's talk about what is happening next week. In fact, in less than a week, on Saturday, we've got the big holiday celebration. So, Jonathan, let's get into it. It's really going to be a fun time because it's going to be December 6th, starting at 10 a.m. all the way till 6:30, and a tree lighting celebration starts at 6. We'll get into that a little bit later. Then Sunday, it starts again from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. in the Oro Valley Marketplace. Let's just talk all about this festival and give me a little 101 of everything we're going to be doing on Saturday.
Okay, indeed. Saturday is going to be a little bit of holiday magic and cheer and chaos and wonderment. It's going to be a mix of everything. We're all going to kind of get what we put into it, and what we're putting into it is, as you said, over 150 juried artists and exhibitors.
Yep.
So there's going to be plenty in the holiday market for, local shopping for the season.
The thing about the local shopping that I always do tell people, and I'm even doing it myself this year, is that you can't get these gifts over on Amazon. You're not going to find them at Target. It's a really good opportunity to get handmade gifts, artisan gifts, one-of-ones, local foods even, and ship them to your friends that aren't here. So many opportunities for gifts.
I have a close friend group who is spread all over the country, all over the world, and we do a Secret Santa every year. It's ongoing now, and what I like to do is visit these festivals and pick stuff up from the local artists there to send them. And they'll do the same with local artists and fairs and festivals in their area. So, we're getting something unique to New Jersey being sent to Tucson, and something from Tucson being sent to Ontario. And it's this really great, healthy thing that perhaps more people could get into.
No, they shouldn't. They should come check it out. My mom does that, but she sends me bagels. So, that's what I need.
Even better in some regards. Yeah, there will be a few food vendors in the exhibitor area.
A Long Island bagel is better than the Thanksgiving dinner, trust me. Okay. So let's talk about what's going on, because we do have a lot of great performances starting at 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
You got some school choruses doing some great stuff, a jazz ensemble. Then you're going to have Kids Unlimited right at noon. That's a youth choir, and they're doing dance. And then my friends at Saguaro City Music Theater, the best, all right? They're putting on their production of Annie.
Mm-hmm.
I had a great conversation with Saguaro City Music Theater that is going to be coming out in about a week or two on Lifestyle Tucson. So look forward to that, because I love to interview kids. I got to interview the girl playing Annie.
Oh, great.
Yes, and it was just a great magical time, because when you ask kids for advice, they really do have a lot of great things to say.
Yeah.
So seeing a little preview of their performance of Annie is going to happen at this event, and that's a big deal. That's at 12:40 p.m. on Saturday. You've got the Oro Valley Team Dance. You've got the Indian classical dance from the Amkara School of Dance, TUBACHRISTMAS at 2 o'clock. So that's easy to remember. Yes.
The one and only.
Tell me about TUBACHRISTMAS, because I know even last year, even when we first met, you were like, "Did you ever see TUBACHRISTMAS?" And you were telling me all about what TUBACHRISTMAS brings to the table at this event. And they certainly do.
Sure. Yeah, they do. And you know what's cool? This is perhaps, for my purview anyway, maybe the most iconic festival that we put on, certainly one of the most longest running. Just because of the sheer number of things going on at this festival. It's like if you have attended a spring or a fall festival at the Oro Valley Marketplace that we put on, this is a whole other beast. It's like that turned to 11, with holiday magic abound everywhere.
Because there's something like every hour.
There is
what it is. Whereas those other festivals, you'll have a band play for an hour and a half, then another band, then the other band comes back, like the folk festival. That's a big event too, but it is so much activity at this event where you just keep things moving and going. It's so great.
And what I could tell you too about the folk festival, those are 6 stages. A few of them are pretty major. They'll hold acts that are like 5 plus, maybe up to 10 or 15 members in some of these groups. That's over 3 days. Then we host around 400 to 500 performers over the 3-day weekend. We're hosting around that same number just up in Oro Valley over these 2 stages, which is crazy. TUBACHRISTMAS contributes to that quite a bit, because there's over 50 tuba and euphonium players in that ensemble.
Tuba and euphonium? Is what you said? What does that mean?
Yes, it's like an alternative tuba.
Oh,
it's a low brass instrument with a warm, rich sound, often used in brass, military, and concert bands.
Did you just Wikipedia that right now?
That was Google. It's just at the top of the page. But Matt Trotman, their musical coordinator, one of the teachers in the music department over at the U of A, he has been championing TUBACHRISTMAS, which is a national organization and filters off into certain branches for, I think, the full 14 years we've been doing this. I remember, being a wee little Johnny attending the festival back in 2010, 2011, and they were there, and seeing them grow has been incredible, because I've always had like this 50 plus ensemble billing. But really, like last year, we had 75 of them.
That's insane.
So we're looking at probably similar numbers this year.
Again, it's so incredible. It's a sight to see. And that phrase gets tossed around a bit.
Yeah.
This event is a sight to see, and seeing Tuba Christmas all set up is a sight to see. The crowd, there's not a chair left. This is packed standing room only and outdoors.
Definitely.
Even though there's just so much going on, everyone does, like, they got to see Tuba Christmas. It's a big
do.
part.
They really come together for it. They've built a following. You know, it's one of those little unlikely things that just speaks to the season, bringing the people together. And you can sing along. We're going to have lyric sheets.
Oh, nice.
So especially if you're a bass or a baritone vocal, you might pair very well with the 75 tubas and euphoniums.
That's amazing. Right after that, so they're going to be playing for a while. Around 3 o'clock is the Santa parade. That's when Santa's going to show up. There are free photos with Santa. So that's a big opportunity for everybody. And it's by the fire truck.
Yeah.
Right? So they're great. Is it Golden Ranch Fire? Is that who it is? They're a great organization, and we love them. They're always bringing Santa out, so you get these amazing, unique photos of Santa on the fire truck and by the fire truck. It's great. So there's a parade. The mayor's going to be there. My man, the mayor, Joe Winfield. I love him. And let's go on to then what happens Saturday night, because then that's when the tree lighting ceremony is going to happen.
Yeah. Everyone, just like everyone earlier in the day around 2 p.m. is going to, kind of build the confluence and be there by the hundreds for Tuba Christmas. We're going to shut down the main stage around that time and encourage everyone to visit our tree lighting stage area, which will be, it's near the 35-foot tall Christmas tree that we're going to be lighting.
It's pretty easy to spot, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so it's pretty great. Last year was the 50th anniversary. We had the gold tree, so we're going on and on. Yep. And I get the privilege, pleasure, and honor of hosting this and emceeing it.
Indeed.
So much fun. We had a lot of fun with it last year because...
Well, you brought your golden boots.
I did. God, that was the gold suit year. I was. Guess who doesn't fit in that anymore? I had too many Christmas cookies. So I wore the gold suit. We put on like a play. There was a choir. I had puppets. A lot of fun and a blast. And then the tree lit, and it really was fun. Snow machines go off at the same time, so you get snow machines. Caroling continues.
Your miniature Christmas tree that you brought along.
That was fun. Yes, I forgot about that actually. Santa last year gave me gold light up shoes on stage. This year, I've got a gift for him.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. I want to give Santa a gift on stage. So we'll have a blast. Do you want to know a funny story real quick?
Sure.
So last year I was not a part of the organization yet. I was just, you get me with emceeing and this and that stuff. But even though I've been working with you for a few years, it was the first time I ever met Kate, the CEO.
Yeah.
She was inside of the 35-foot Christmas tree, like in it, like doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like outside of it, and they're like, "Oh, we just got to ask Kate." Blah, blah. Hey, Kate, yeah. So it's just me talking to her. It was me talking to a tree. And saying like, "You don't mind doing a puppet, right?" And she's like, I'm like, "No, you'll be great." So I got her doing puppets and being fun. But that was like, I think that's the funniest thing to have met her, who's now my boss.
That so well. Yeah.
She's just in a tree. I can't even see her. I'm talking to a tree. So good. But it's really fun. And it's one of my favorite things is getting together like this.
Sure.
We put on a great show. We make it fun and funny. It definitely has a lot of pageantry. And it's beautiful. And the tree itself is beautiful. There's a lot of photo opportunities besides Santa there, obviously, because of the tree in the day. And then we light it up at night.
You know, that's what my family does. We all gather around that tree, sometime after the festival and take our annual holiday photos there.
Yeah. So it's something to think about. And then show back up on Sunday when all of that changes because I'm going to show up as Scrooge. Bam! Yes, one of my favorite holiday traditions is when Scrooge shows up in Tucson. And he definitely makes an appearance every year at the Oro Valley tree lighting celebration. Yes, so on Sunday, I'll be there as Scrooge, bothering those carolers. So they have carolers.
Oh, I love that guy.
So they have carolers, and they're great. You have these old-time traditional Dickens-ish characters.
Yeah, What the Dickens is the name.
Yes, that's who they are.
2:30 on Sunday.
Yes, and I always sneak up on them. And the first year, they had no idea. And I just show up like, boo, keep it down. And they were looking at me like, what? And then one realized he goes, and I go, bah, and they go, oh, it's Scrooge. And they realized it's Scrooge.
It's like, it's not just some guy.
It's not some guy harassing us.
It's like, well, it is, but it's a very specific guy.
So then the next year when I went and did it, they jumped right into it. They knew exactly what I was doing, so I can't wait to do it again. I almost want to just bring them a present.
Hey, pedaling the wheels back just quickly. What the Dickens? We're gonna have Tucson Girls Chorus on the tree lighting stage right before the ceremony starts. So like last year they did a sing along. They're gonna kind of repeat that again, just a little, as you said, a little less pageantry. And then we're gonna lead into What the Dickens. They're actually gonna lead us in song with one song at that tree right before we light it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I didn't have that here, and I thought they were scaling some back. So I'm glad that there is going to be some of that, because
There will be.
that's what you want, right? I don't want it to just have us say, hey, thanks for coming here. Hey, Santa, get up here now. Let's light it.
Right.
We should sing and have some fun, and that's what it is really all about. And
definitely.
some of this, to some of you out there, this might sound, dare I say, cheesy. No, it's great, because it really is nice to kind of give in to some of this stuff. A lot of the reason people go, is because it might feel uncomfortable to sing in a group.
Well,
Guess what? It's not.
This
no
is
one's
one of my
listening to you.
favorite festivals that we do for that reason.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fun to sing in a big group.
It
I
is.
love leading sing-alongs. It's hysterical. And to get these adults singing. I like to get adults to just loosen up a bit. And the Christmas season does it. All right? It does. And it's also easy because even just certain adults that are just wearing a Christmas hat, they feel like already they're a little more outgoing.
Yeah.
Right?
Get a little loosey-goosey,
Yes.
having the spirit of Santa Claus wake you up a little bit.
Yeah. So now, just to remind everybody, obviously we have now said so many great things are happening at this wonderful event. This is $1,000 to attend, Jonathan, right? Is that what it is per ticket? People got to pre-register on Ticketmaster, I imagine.
Yes. Yeah. The tickets, you have to write a check directly to Jonathan Frahm at...
What? That's a Scrooge scam. How dare you, Jonathan? You
no
better cut
cover,
me in.
free admission for all.
It's free. It's a free event. Another one of these great Art State Arizona free events. So many of them are, in fact.
Yeah.
So it really is fun. I hope you do join us next weekend for that. It's happening on the 6th and the 7th. You can go get the entire schedule and everything happening over at artstateaz.org. Just look under events. You can see a picture of Jonathan under our leadership team. I'm under there as well, looking handsome as ever. We got new 8x10s. Oh, it's great. We look so professional. But it's really a good time, and hopefully you do join us there. Let's go back again to add some more of the fun stuff, like the fact that there's going to be mini wood toy building, like so you can make your own style of like Santa toys, like an elf. You can do ornament decorating. There's personalized snowflakes, holiday cookie decorating. All of this free in the kids zone. All right.
Yes.
There's a 3D snowman building. That sounds fun. You're gonna have coloring books. There's friendship bracelet making stations. There's piggy bank painting provided by Pima Federal Credit Union, which is great. Face painting is going to be there. You got letters to Santa, which is super important because we're going to take all those letters and we're going to drop them off because there is a real address that kids send letters to Santa. So we're not just throwing them in the trash when we're done. No, we're going to actually deliver those letters to Santa Claus.
And Santa will be there, and he can feel how many letters are being sent to him.
That's right. And I'm good friends with Santa, to be honest with you. He's going to be a guest on the show in a week or so as well. And he told me the other day, he's got your orders for Labubu's, all right? He's got them. He's got them, not LaFuFus, Labubu's. He's got them all stocked. You've got all that, everything happening. There's a holiday scavenger hunt, which is fun for everybody to do. And if there is one last call to action, you know what it is, and it's for every organization, but especially this one? Volunteers.
Oh, yeah.
So the best thing about Art State Arizona is it's a brand new program that is going to kick off tomorrow, actually. On December 1st, but starting really December 2nd, because I think that's the first volunteer shift, we're now going to be giving you opportunities to level up for volunteering, where it's like, all right, you volunteer, you get a shirt. Not everybody gets a shirt when they volunteer, but now if you give us this many hours of volunteering, you're going to get this and a certificate and then an extra thing. But then if you level up to the next level, it's like you get a gift card to somewhere perhaps. Perhaps. I think they're working this out. There's like tiers that you can do in the new volunteer program. I really always push volunteering all the time, obviously, but this is huge because you are getting a little bit of a fun thanks.
Right.
One of them is even, I think we're already having a volunteer party at Catalyst.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's going to be like a celebration, a volunteer celebration. I'll check, and if there is, I'll leave this in. If there's not, I'll edit this out. But I already believe that. So if you volunteer with us this week, whether you go to Catalyst to prepare bags, prepare ornaments, prepare supplies, load things up, that's what's happening during the week. And then we will, of course, need volunteers at the event itself and really at every event. But at this event itself, there are volunteer shifts to help out with all these fun activities, with the kids zone, with all the fun stuff at the stages, because there's a lot of moving parts. So if you're looking for volunteer opportunities, Art State Arizona is certainly one of them. Do you tell me a little bit more about volunteering? Because sometimes I know you're the one that kind of deals with a lot of these volunteers.
Yeah, and you know what? That's a good segue into, we have a real rock star volunteer who's been with the organization for years, and she's shown up to every event that we do from winter, spring, summer, and fall. All we have to do is call her, and she's there. So Desiree Brown, our official new volunteer coordinator.
Yes.
Just a shout out to her and just all that she is and is doing, because she's amazing. And she is, she's helping rally the troops and at that initiative you had mentioned, spread the word, organize that party you had mentioned, and make sure that, from the experience of a seasoned volunteer herself, that these volunteers, we're a nonprofit. If we could, we would, but that we do have so many volunteers who are willing to give their time is incredible, and we're doing what we can, and she's really helping lead that charge. So it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
And we're a fun group to hang around with. That's the idea.
I would say so.
Guess what? We've been talking a good long time. I thought it would be a shorty, but it's not. Why don't we quickly talk about just some of the events coming up next month, because we do really blast off into event season.
Yeah.
Just because the holiday season is here, when that wraps up, our season doesn't. We almost go into double time because we have something almost every weekend in January.
We do.
Continuing on into spring. So let's just talk about some of these upcoming events. We'll just touch on them because I do plan on exploring them a little more in a future episode with everybody.
Great.
Coming up, I believe would be probably the first one. Will it be Art on the Lake?
It would be Art on the Lake.
Tell me about Art on the Lake. It's in Sarita. It's one of my favorite events. I know I'm going to be there for that. It's a fun event.
It's one of my favorite events, too, because, it's an opportunity for us, again, from the booking coordinator perspective. First of all, it's happening Saturday, January 10th, 2026 at Sarita Lake Park. The town of Sarita folks are really cool people and really great to work with, and it's always a pleasure. This is our 4th year doing it already. People have the photo opportunity of a lifetime to go to Sarita Lake Park, to Sarita Lake, and take a photo in front of I'm assuming we're doing this again, all of our metallic floating balls.
That's what I like to call them, prisoner orbs. Have you ever seen the show The Prisoner?
No.
You've seen the reference to it where like an orb comes out and chases a person and like captures them. It's from The Prisoner. The Simpsons have done it. Okay. Lots of things have mimicked it or parodied it. But yes, that's what they look like. When I first saw them, I did like a video where I'm getting chased by one of these things.
Anyway, from the booking coordinator perspective and what I'm doing, I'm working with local exhibitors to try and bring some of the local community in to booth at the event, as well as booking some musical and dance experiences. So it's really interesting. This is a little different than anything else that we do from a programming perspective for that amphitheater stage, where we can really focus on cultural dance. Kind of like a mini Tucson Meet Yourself in a way.
There's a lot going on. Let's just make sure they go to that website, check it all out, because let's talk about some of these other events before we go into everything going on at each one of them.
Sure. Yeah, the next one up is Savor. It's been happening at Tucson Botanical Gardens. It's a collaboration with the gardens and with the organization Local First Arizona, and is a split kind of donation fundraiser for the 3 organizations.
Really?
To keep on going. And this is another culinary event that has just grown and grown and grown. It's become huge in the area, and there's something like 70 restaurants sampling and giving out wine samples. We'll have DJs and all sorts of incredible things spread throughout just that garden footprint.
Yes, and again, if you haven't been to the Tucson Botanical Gardens, it's gorgeous. And how about having a foodie event? Because that's what it is. I know a lot of folks listening, we always talk about like Iron Chef Tucson, and we always talk about culinary experience. We always talk about all these fun foodie events because we're good friends with Tucson Foodie. This foodie event is a pinnacle one. It's gorgeous. You're outside in the gardens. It's beautiful, lovely. It's one of the best I've ever been to because last year that was the first event I got to really cover.
Really,
But I've been to a lot of foodie events with the station and with you guys in the past, and there's just something about this one. It's just gorgeous.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. And Glendale's next.
Glendale's next. What are we doing? We're taking a road trip. Where are we going?
We're taking a road trip to the downtown Glendale Civic Center parking lot.
Well, what's going on there? Why would we be in a parking lot?
For the premier Arts and Culture Fest in Glendale, the Downtown Glendale Arts and Culture Fest.
Amazing. Is there going to be a car show at this one?
There will be.
That's
and I believe we're organizing another lowrider hop, too.
Are we? Now, are we?
Yes.
That's awesome because last year the lowrider hop was so awesome and it got a lot of attention out there.
That's the highlight on the culture element of the Arts and Culture Fest is, Glendale, we're bringing Glendale's culture to the forefront and having this lowrider community as prominent in the area. We're giving them that spotlight.
They're a bunch of great guys and they put on a great show. It was awesome to be a part of that last year. Another one of these fun. Some of these are great one-day events. Art on the Lake is a one-day event. This is a one-day
event.
Yes,
the 31st of January.
Yes, Savor it's kind of a one afternoon event. That's like it.
10:30 to 3.
Yeah, and then anything else in January?
Yeah, I mean, I won't dig into the weeds too much, but we have concerts going on. Oro Valley Concert Series, Westward Look Concert Series.
Yep, we've always got those. Yep. a lot of things.
Check into it.
There's so many things and tons of stuff at Catalyst. But I'm even going to have Kevin from Catalyst. I know. But that's the point. All of this, all these opportunities, and that's what they are. They're opportunities. Opportunities for you to either A, get involved, volunteer, or just go and have a good time. So that's what I want you to do. Go check out artstateaz.org to get all the details about these great events, and make sure that you show up, because that's the spirit, because we want you to show up, hang out, have fun, supporting all these artists, organizations, and making sure that you're having a good time living here in Southern Arizona at all these great opportunities. Any last words here, Jonathan?
Well, we'll end it how we started it and just give them one more good Santa ho, ho, ho. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Jonathan, because today we made friends with Jonathan Frahm, booking coordinator at Art State, Arizona, reimagining what's possible when arts and culture are treated not as luxuries, but as essential infrastructure. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This was Lifestyle Tucson. Bing bong bing, time for a recap. What a great conversation. We just get to talk to friends, and I love it. Jonathan's a great guy, doing a good job, and always fun to see and hang out with at all these events. Working hard. We all measure our steps at these big events because we hit the 25,000s when it comes to walking around at big events. So come walk around with us December 6th and 7th. That is next week at the Oro Valley Marketplace. It's going to be a good time for the Holiday Festival of the Arts and tree lighting ceremony or celebration, whatever it's going to be. But that's at 6 p.m. The event is all day, completely free, from 10 o'clock to 6:30. The tree lighting's at 6 o'clock, and then we'll do it all again the next day on Sunday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. And I'm not going to be there, but old Scrooge might. Bah, humbug. I love showing up as Scrooge. Make sure you follow everything happening with Art State Arizona over on artstateaz.org. Again, explore that website. It's a great place. It's really modern. There's a lot of tools to find out. This is not a website that you can just follow our social media and you'll learn all about it. Go to this .org and you will learn so much more about the organization, opportunities for yourselves. Get yourself listed in the creative directory. They print it in a magazine, but you can also still join online. And the next time they print this magazine, you'll be in the printed version as well. But being in a searchable directory, very important. A lot of people are wondering why this tool does not exist in Arizona. It does, and it's at Art State Arizona and artstateaz.org. Go follow them at artstateaz because I'm doing all that stuff on Instagram and Facebook, having a good time on social media. And I really do want you to get involved in volunteering. Learn about the volunteer program, which kicks off this week so that you can level up, get a shirt, get some cool artist-made things, maybe some gift cards, but really get together and get out of the house with fun people in the community. Hey, that's us. So I'd really love you to get involved and volunteer. It's one of the things I talk about all the time here on Lifestyle Tucson. So it's been a good time here talking about Art State, Arizona, the other place I love just as much as this great organization. The Arizona Lotus Corporation, also known as the radio. And if I can say another great thing about Art State, Arizona, it's the fact that I'm like the new guy, lowest guy on the totem pole since the beginning of this year. To watch this group, which is a very small group of about 10 people, put together all the things that go on. You would think it's a giant corporate conglomerate of 100 people. No, it is 8 really caring artists and creators. You just met Jonathan again. And I really do believe in everything that they are trying to do, bringing art and culture more and more bigger and better to the state of Arizona. And it's been so impressive to watch them do it, to join the team, and to see how friendly they all are. They are a work family, and it's just been a blessing for me to be invited to be a part of that work family. And now that I can actually talk very freely about both here on the radio with my radio station job and now this job, it's just been really great. So I really do implore you to explore all the opportunities you can with Art State Arizona, because they're a great group of people that are really doing so much for all the artists and creators here in the community. So check them out, truly. So I want to thank our old friends at Art State Arizona for joining me today. You've been listening to Lifestyle Tucson. If you're a nonprofit that would like to be on the show, email lifestyletucson@gmail.com. For more information about this program or to listen to something you may have missed, go to the Sunday Mornings page on klpx.com, kfma.com, mixfm.com, or espntucson.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes and Spotify or wherever fine podcasts are holly jolly. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, especially at Lifestyle Tucson. Because I'm your BFF, your best Frank forever, Frank Powers. And toot toot Tucson! I love you the most.